Hey, dear viewers and followers. Hope you guys are doing well. I'm here with in the library, so I cannot really talk very loud. But I want to talk today about how the government is the biggest criminal there was, there is, and there ever will be. Let me elaborate on that. What I wanted to talk about today, guys, is the following. When the government does something, they always like to use morality and they always like to use quote unquote legal terms. But what's actually happening is that they only use the word democracy and legal when it conveys them, when it suits them. Whenever you do something that profits you without the government profiting out of it, then it's illegal, then it's a crime. And then all of a sudden, there's all types of laws. But when they do something to you, you just have to swallow it because the majority does it also. And this, my friends, is abuse, I, guys, wanted to say to you guys, don't feel guilty. Do whatever you can to have a certain leverage over the government. Don't let these beings, these lizards on top, guilt trip you and manipulate you. Do whatever it is that you feel like doing. As long as you don't harm no one, kill no one, you know, all those crazy things, there's nothing wrong. Guys, I remember in the past also, speaking with certain CEOs. They call themselves CEOs, but they're really scammers. I was recruited one time for this company named ACM. And here in the Netherlands, obviously the main building lies in Amsterdam. So I remember this guy, this Indian guy, calling me, asking my number, picking me up with the car to go all the way to Amsterdam. And the thing it is, guys, now that I look back, he was using me. It's like a pyramid scheme. He brought me there, but I always remember that guy always being paranoid of me telling the people about this meeting. Always so secretive, but I remember even then telling him, but if it's so good and so positive, why are you so afraid of me telling the people? No, but it's not to spoil it. You have to be let the people come to see for themselves. But that's how it works with schemes, because if you're upfront, if you're a stand-up guy or woman, you won't feel the need to keep things secretive. Normally people behave like that when they know they're scamming you. So what I want to conclude in this thing is that I lost a few friendships also, and now looking back, I understand those people also. Imagine, guys, not speaking to someone for 5 years, and then all of a sudden your phone rings. This so-called friend calls you. Um, this so-called friend calls you only because he needs something. And a few people told me, you know what, F you. You didn't contact me for years, and now because you want something, you're calling me, they blocked me. Now that I look back on it, I give them, I cannot blame them. They're right. Because it isn't normal for somebody only to know your word when they need something. How come the person doesn't show interest in you once in a while? How come after 5 years? So my behavior was not good. We also sometimes have to talk about our own behavior. My behavior was not good at all. I also would not like if somebody would treat me like that. So I did to others what I wouldn't like to be done to me. So yeah, guys, that's the thing. And it's a pyramid scheme. So I used to bring people and I used to earn off of their back. Then, if those people were to bring other people, they also would earn money. So this is not the way to treat people. And this is also how the government works. How come there isn't money to build houses for the homeless, but here you have a prime minister who has money to give to weapons to Ukraine? You have money for that? You mean to tell me? And the old people with the pensions, you have money. You can rob them and use their money, but for the homeless you can do nothing. For the handicapped people you can do nothing. Guys, without criminals, without the small time drug dealers, there will be no need for police. Because also the police is only here to keep the poor to keep the poor from doing something to the rich. That's the main focus. Of course, incidental things like stabbings or shootings or break-ins, they have to do it to not appear too obvious. But they're here to protect the rich from the poor because they know that things are not divided in a honest and fair way. So they have to scheme and plot. And also, if people don't have cancer, don't have AIDS, don't have all this tuberculosis, diabetes, all this problem, there's no pharmacy. So this key, it's like Ouroboros. It's like the tail eating it, the snake eating its own tail. This system is made to f itself up the whole time. So everything here is by design, guys. This whole system is a pyramid scheme, and only the strong survive. Yeah, guys, the moment you start challenging this thing and talking against this thing, you will start to see how the beast will turn on you. But this government is the biggest criminal here. I understand those drug dealers. Is it okay to sell drugs to somebody else? Eating off that money? No. But sometimes, guys, desperation leads you to that. It's the government doing that. If everyone here would get the same amount of money, whether your name is Rothschild or Lightbearer or Marcus or however your name is, or Alan, no one would feel like this because then there's nothing to gain. But when you have one who has only $1 1 year and the other one has 1 trillion, you're going to try to plot to eat. You cannot blame a man for eating, you know? And you can pray to God or to Jesus the whole day. If you have $1, you have $1 in your pocket. You know? These pastors need to stop lying to you. You can pray the whole day. Fact is that you still remain with $1 and the trillionaire who serves Satan, quote unquote, has $1 trillion. That being said, guys, be at peace.